out for the remainder of the season. He's getting
Again.
surgery. He's getting procedure on, I believe it's his wrist. Lamelo, he was putting up pretty good numbers. His efficiency numbers wasn't all that great, but he was still putting up pretty decent numbers. My question to you is: will Lamelo ever have the opportunity to play winning basketball?
Not as the number one option. No, I don't see it. It's just he just can't stay healthy for a full season. Like we seen, like the games played is ridiculous. He's had one season he played like 70 games, and I want to say it was his rookie or second season in the league.
Yeah, something like that.
He's already on a second contract, and it's just like, when is he going to ever play health? When is he going to be healthy for a full year? Him and his brother caught the injury bug.
Yeah, when you look at the past 3 years, he's played 47, 22, 36. 2021, 2022, he played 75. 2020, 2021, he played 51. I think 2020, 2020, that was the year after the bubble.
Yeah,
so
the season was shortened. Yeah.
So,
but the past 3 years, that's what sticks out to me. And the Hornets have been god awful in the past 5 years that he's been in the league. I just don't know when he's going to have the opportunity to play winning basketball, because the fact that he keeps getting injured, or rather he keeps having to end his season early, and he's been in the league for 5 years. It's like, for crying out loud, like this is one of the problems I have with the NBA today, is these talented young players that get drafted to these awful organizations have to stomach constantly playing losing basketball every single year, and at the end of the year having to end their season early because the team is playing for a number 1 draft pick. This is a problem. Now, Adam Silver has tried to correct this in certain instances with the lottery, changing the format of the lottery in terms of the percentage. 3 teams have the same percentage chance. The bottom 3 teams have a 25% chance.
I thought it was 15.
15% chance. I think it used to be 25 for
Yeah.
the worst team, but 15% chance to get the number 1 draft pick. So he's trying to change it up to make it more competitive. But even still, these teams are still going to tank how they want to tank. And the Hornets, it just seems like, again, another year, another lost cause where your star player, he barely plays, and at the end, he has to end the season because the said team is tanking for a number 1 draft pick. It's just sad. It's just sad.
Yeah.
It's disgusting to see.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. But that's just the way the league is nowadays. A lot of youngsters, they can't stay on the court. I'm not sure what it is. We got the best medicine, the best trainers in the history of the sport, and yet players are more injured than ever, it seems like. I don't know if it's because of the food that's out there and now and all that mileage they had from playing youth ball up until the NBA, that's a lot of mileage, but they just can't stay healthy. I don't know if it's the shoes. The shoes could also play a factor in it. I don't even know at this point.
It might be the way that they train too.
Yeah,
it's another
that is
factor,
true.
A lot of these players don't even do any weight training. They just
that is true.
Like bands and
resistance training.
Or they'll just hoop.
Get out the bed, don't lift no weights, and just hop
hoop.
out the bed and hoop.
So if you're not going to strengthen your ligaments, your lower extremities, then by the time you get on the court, how are they going to be able to withstand that punishment when you haven't put in the work to straighten those ligaments so they can withstand the constant just going down the court nonstop for 48 minutes? I don't know, man.
Also, like, these dudes, I know this has nothing to do with Lamelo's injury because it's his wrist. I don't know how to do that stuff with wrist. He might have probably failed and try to catch himself. Which players need to stop doing. If you feel like you're falling, your best bet, do not try to catch yourself. You can mess your arm, wrist, finger, you won't hurt something. If you fall, you're just going to have to brace for impact. Unless you're about to fall on your neck and you just cook. But
remember Brandon Miller? He went out the remainder. I think it was a shooting hand.
Yeah. So y'all got to stop trying to catch yourself when you fall. I know it's a natural reaction, but you got to like bring that arm in, just prepare the impact, because tell you do not want to mess your hand up or arm up doing that stuff because it could be bad. But also want to say a lot of these injuries, man, like these players are running more miles than ever because the pace is so high, and like you got to really guard from 3 to the paint because there's just so much shooting going on. It's just a lot of running, man. Like it's a lot of mileage on these players' bodies, and we really need to fully eliminate back-to-backs. And I'm honestly in favor of shortening the season because I know it's gonna mess up some player averages, but a lot of times people use per stats, so per 30, per all them type of numbers. So yeah, the league gotta figure out something.
I just think at the end of the day that players like Lamelo, you mentioned it, they can't be your number one option if you're trying to really win basketball games.
Honestly,
because
feel
they're
like